Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So, what have I got for you today? Good question. So this one, I first heard about this as a board game, which my regular gaming group have played before. But one of the problems with the board game version is once you've used elements of it, like tokens and whatever, you can't use them again, is what I'm hearing. So basically it's a playthrough once kind of game, and I always thought that was a little bit strange for a board game. So getting a digital version made sense. And so here it is. I don't know what to expect. I've not actually played this in any way, shape or form, so I'm just as curious as you guys are. So without further ado, here's my first look into Gloomhaven. Hope you enjoy it. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here then. So, Gloomhaven. Let's have a gander. Like I say, I don't know what to expect from this realistically. I'm expecting good things. Let's put it like that. I'm also expecting it to work. Maybe I expected too much. Oh. Here we go. I've not heard of any of them. Okay. Liking the aesthetic. I'm not liking the look of that though. That's not good. Have we jammed up? Okay. Ooh. Right, so let's play the tutorial first. In fact, let's have a quick glance in the options. Yep. Okay. Yep. Get rid of the VC. Nobody cares. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, we've got WSAD controls. That's interesting. Cards. Okay, tell you what then, let's jump into the tutorial. The basics: grab and go, light on your feet, don't get close. Attack modifier. Oh my goodness, there's quite a lot of tutorial. 11 of them. Okay, well, hopefully they're quite quick. So, Guildmaster's travel and job quest scale as you play through the game. Story mode quests tend to be tougher.
Welcome, Guildmaster. I'm the guild trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild.
Okay.
Let's start with you guiding the brute through this first tutorial.
Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness me. Okay, simple enough. So I set the camera by dragging out of them. Yep, that's fine. Try a party of mercenaries. Oh, okay. Each equipped with a deck of ability cards. These cards are hidden mercenaries that explore dungeons, fight enemies. Oh, it's a card builder. Oh. Well, I'm not very familiar with deck builders, so this might be a reasonable introduction. The first thing to do is select 2 cards for each mercenary to use on their turn. Tutorial, the brute is just 3 cards disposable. The grab and go, trample and provoking roar. Provoking roar is grayed out to indicate that it's currently discarded for the sake of the tutorial. So for now, select the 2 cards the brute has available. Select trample. See how the question mark to the brute's portrait at the top of the screen. Change to a number. This shows his initiative. Okay. The number next to the first card just looks at his initiative. Right, okay. Next, lower the number. So you want earlier. Okay, so he's, yeah, so you want 72. So now the code is born out or immediately be the brute's turn anyhow. Grab and go. Click end selection. So the brute's turn, time to choose some actions. Each of the card represents an action comprised of 1 or more abilities. Oh my god, this is in depth. Okay, so cards have grab and go, loot 1, or move. So each card has 2 bits on it. You get to use 2 actions per turn. You can pick any of the 4 card halves left to use as your first action. But you must then use the opposite side for your second. Right, okay. So you can use either card and either action within. God. For example, here you can choose either the top half, trample, or the bottom half. Oh, for example, you can top off, trample. Here you can choose either trample. Grab and go's bottom half is move. So, yeah. Presumably it was that one. Graphics are nice. Ooh. Okay, what does also select actions? Let's find out what the band is planning to do this round by hovering over his portrait. Oh, is that my brute? Okay. It's a scary picture for a brute. Plans to move and attack. As player characters get 2 actions for 2 monsters to get 1, albeit often with multiple abilities within. Right, that makes sense. Bandit has lower initiative than the brute and would have acted before the brute this round if he'd been able. Scrum with the brute sooner, however, you'll get to finish his turn before the bandit can act. Okay, so the brute will have to use the attack on trample's top off. So yes, that completes his movement. And then we use... When you finish the grab and go for the turn, discard no longer usable once you've sent hand to be arresting. For now, time to attack. Confirm targets. Whenever you attack modifier is drawn from your character's modifier deck. That value is applied to your attack. In this case, you can see above the bounty card the 0 modifier was drawn, so your attack still just deals a base value of 3. Okay. Okay. God, this is in depth. This tutorial will only have 0 modifiers. In fact, to keep things simple, we'll explore the tab modifiers later. Nice. Brute's turn. Now he'll move. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, yeah. While monsters always take damage directly to their hit points, whenever a player takes damage, you're presented with 3 options. Firstly, you can simply take the damage to the character's hit point total. However, if this is just when the character is exhausted, knocked down. Before you mention it, you'll lose the scenario. Fair enough. Burn 2 discarded ability cards instead of receiving the damage. If you burn a card, it can no longer be recovered, so it literally is burning a card. If you were to burn 2 of the Brute's cards here, he would not have enough cards left for the following turn and thus would be exhausted, so he wouldn't be able to do anything. Burn 1 card. It's usually wise to take the damage over burning cards if possible, unless you're into card to reach the scenario with. For now, just have to take the 3 damage as the Brute has enough health to survive. Fair. The Majesty is now over. Use the last character at the end of the round, and a new round begins. During the ability card selection, if you have at least 2 discarded cards, you move from a long or a short rest to recover something. So the cards are currently discarded. Okay, so if you've got more cards, you'd be able to carry on. Short rest will burn one of his discarded cards at random, losing the first scenario, but will recover all of the discarded cards. Okay, so recover cards to use immediately. Takes the whole turn and is used instead of selecting 2 ability cards, giving you the character initiative of 9 times. So basically, that'll hit last heavy. You not only get to choose which card to burn. Random, but the character will perform a heal 2 action and refresh item card. Choosing to long rest here would be certain death if the bandit draws an attack card for the round, as has risen into the health of the cards to spare, so let's choose short rest. Perform short rest. Grab and Go has been randomly selected as the card to burn. On short rest, you can opt to redraw the random card to burn the cost of 1 damage with the Brute on. That is the option. Okay. In exchange, trample and provoking roar have been returned to the hand and are available to use again. But the Brute and the Bangs are near death, so it's crucial to go as early as possible. First card determines the Brute's initiative, so it's just provoking roar to maximise the chance. So first with a low initiative of 10. So provoking roar. Oh, I thought it said pick provoking roar. Oh, okay. And you can see the enemies draw the really card turned after the player, so you won't know what they were doing. Oh, initiatives will be until this point. appears that the bandit was planning to use a move and attack, but because you chose to act quickly with initiative 10, you won't have. Let's get him. So, trample. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So you pick your card initially to give you just to give you initiative, and then you can use either of the cards you've got to use. So the top off trample. Modifier. You don't have to loot treasure unless you finish your turn on it. If you want it, make sure you pick it up before the scenario ends. Loot abilities can also appear on ability cards. These are click to extend your turn on X times the gold. Just move him onto the pile with his remaining action. Provoking Roar doesn't have an move ability. To the left and right of the central initiative. Right in the centralized value, two small default action buttons. Oh, I see them. Yeah, that one and that one. These allow the characters to perform melee attack for 2 instead of the top action, or default or move 2 instead of the bottom. Okay. So I could have just used them to attack a minute ago. You need to move 1 X through the guard, we can skip the movement using this skip button below.
Great work. Not only did you vanquish the lone bandit guard, you've even managed to pick up a few pieces of gold.
Hooray for me!
With the basics covered, it's now time to introduce you to some slightly more dangerous scenarios.
Shit. Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to actually play the actual game, but as this is a new game first
Welcome
look.
to your first training mission. You've learned the basics, but now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer elite, a stronger enemy with greater stats than normal. With only a single hit point remaining, any amount of damage getting through will cause the brute to become exhausted. As such, you will have to avoid any incoming damage by burning cards. For the sake of training, the attack modifier decks will all be +0s, so don't worry about those for now.
Okay.
Your objectives to start are: take down the archer with a single attack. Loot the gold she drops. Now surely you can handle that.
Not necessarily. What have we got here? A single attack. Okay, what are her stats? Ooh. Health 6. Attack 3, attack 4. I mean, surely it'd be those two, wouldn't it? Oh, she's going first. So if I burn Right.
Overwhelming Assault is a powerful card, but such power comes at a cost. Actions like Overwhelming Assault's top half, with the flaming card icon in the corner, cause the card to be burned once used, meaning you can't use it again in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
Time to grab that gold.
So if I just use that then.
Good job. With no enemies left and your objectives complete, the scenario normally would have ended already, leaving that chest behind. However, for the sake of training, I'm going to set you another objective. Loot the chest. Before you rush headlong into that trap, you might want to heal up a bit first. I'd suggest taking a long rest, which will let you heal too, and recover enough discarded cards, allowing you to withstand the 2 damage from the trap and reach the chest.
Makes sense. Nothing. So if I just move 2. Okay. And then he automatically equips them. Hooray.
Oh, those boots of striding will come in handy next time you need a little extra mobility. Right, on to the next part of your training.
Indeed. Okay, light on your feet. Okay, let's have a look.
So, you've learned about the basic attack and move abilities, but this time we're going to use some abilities with additional effects. A move action with a jump effect will help you here. Jump allows you to cross tiles containing obstacles or enemies, and even move over traps without triggering them, provided you can reach an empty hex to land on. Those
Makes
boots
sense.
of striding you picked up last time can be used to increase a move ability by 2 hexes. That'll enable you to get up close and personal this turn. You don't have the damage to take her out in one go, but if you act fast, you could apply the disarm condition to her before she can attack. Your objectives for this first round are: use a jump movement to get across the traps unscathed, Disarm the archer before she attacks. Good luck.
Okay. So, ooh, leaping cleave. That's got move and jump in it. Let's see what happens here. They're going first.
She's nimble and long-ranged with that bow. You need to act quickly and get up close and personal. Remember to use the boots.
Ah, well, that didn't go so well.
I thought I told you to loot that chest. You can achieve both
You
objectives
didn't.
this round.
You didn't say anything about looting a chest.
Wisely. So, you've learned of those. You don't have the damage to take her out in one go. But if you act, your object.
But I didn't get a chance to use anything. Oh. So how do I activate them then? Or do they just... That looks like an equipment list. Well, alright, then we'll take those two then. No. Okay, so the first one you picked defines your... So I'm going first. Okay, so we'll do this first. Right, gotcha. Right, so skip the remaining movement. And now we do the attack. And disarm.
You did it. Not only did you get a decent hit in with provoking roar, but thanks to the disarm condition you applied, the archer couldn't attack for the turn. She's low on health now, so you should be able to finish her off. Your objectives this turn are: kill the archer, jump over the traps, and loot the chest. I want you to achieve both.
Okay. That's... Oh wait, but grab and go does have a standard attack in it, doesn't it? Short rest states becomes discarded cards to immediately use this return. Long resting, however. Alright then, so I'll do a short... I'll do that, I'll take a short rest. There's the 2 ability cards. I don't have feeling that's right. So short rest. I've got much choice in the matter. I'll get rid of leaping cleave. Yeah. Push attack, yeah, we'll burn that one. That gives me my initiative. And that gives me everything else. So I'm going first. So I get to attack. And then I get my move action with a jump. Mr. Goldburn.
A rest, stab, and a jump right onto the chest. Nicely done. That potion will surely be of use in the missions to come.
Okay. Don't get close. I am brute, that's funny. Then. So, got about half an hour's worth of footage, give or take. Let's see how we get
To
on
be
here.
a successful guildmaster, you need to pay close attention to enemy actions and try to plan your moves around them.
That makes sense.
Just one simple objective for you this time. Don't get attacked. You'll have to start over if an enemy manages to land a hit.
Oh, bloody hell.
You'll need to escape this room by opening the door in front of the brute. But remember that enemies in the next room will also get to act this round.
Oh, great.
My advice? Act quickly, looking carefully at what actions the enemies are going to take. I've set it up so that you should be able to find a safe place to stand, out of reach from all enemies. Let's see if you can survive.
Bloody hell, that's a bit much. Don't get attacked for 2 rounds, okay. Two lots of movements possible. If I use that just for the initiative. So I'm going first. Okay. What about... I don't know what his actions are. He can only move or attack, can't he? If I go there. Now unless he's got some sort of...
Remember that newly revealed still get their go this round in initiative order, once the current turn is over. Now, just to find that safe spot.
Yeah, it was there.
You got hit. Pay attention to where the enemies are going to...
Mate, you can't say that because I didn't know where the enemy was until I got into the room. Stupid. That was ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, you need to take note of where the enemies are in order to not get hit. It's like, mate, I didn't know where the guy was, didn't know where the dickhead was standing. How am I supposed to know where the safe spot is if I don't know where the enemies are? I know now. I presume it's here. Oh, then move your arse. It's a little clunky.
Remember that you...
Oh, for goodness sake. Where then? Where's this magic point? Oh. Really? And you can't even rush it? Oh, come on. Okay, alright. So... Oh, then we'll try this. Oh no, he's going first. Right, okay, so that doesn't happen. Yep, so he's going to hit me. Oh, yeah, come on then. Restart. Come on. Fuck me. Yeah, this is just far too awkward for my tastes. Wait a minute. Not even then, I'm still stuck. Oh, I can't even do that. Oh, so I'm screwed again then. There's nothing I can do about this. This is stupid. So I've got to use that for initiative's sake. That's the one with the most movement. Okay, let's try it this way around then. So if we use that first. Oh, but then you can't use... So... Oh, I can't do anything with that then. See what happens.
Excellent. You eluded the enemies in both
Stupid
rows.
though.
Opening a door will always add more enemies to deal with, so make sure you're prepared for that when opening doors in future scenarios. Just one more round of bandit dodging to complete them. You'll find it tricky to locate a safe space this time. Perhaps you could try preventing an attack to survive.
camera controls. Oh, it's WSAD, isn't it? Which is weird. Well, okay, so if I do... That's no good to me. I need my provoking roar back. Okay, so take that and that. That should give me the initiative I need to move. So if I move Can you move through enemies? You've not told me anything about this. Well, surely that to that to that would make more sense. Well, you can move through enemies. And then...
Excellent stuff. You're well on your... And how about that disarm? Pretty powerful condition, eh? That and a nice low initiative of 10. One more test, and then I think...
I don't know about that. I'm not feeling it. I'm actually not feeling it at all. It's too much faff. Go about 20 minutes. Let's see what attack modifiers does.
Let's talk about attack modifiers. So far in your training, characters have always drawn a +0 attack modifier, meaning their attacks have always dealt the exact damage value specified on the cards. This is not normally the case. In real scenarios, for each attack, the character will draw an attack modifier which influences the damage dealt. These can increase the damage by +1, +2, or ×2. Decrease by -1, -2, or ×0, or leave the value unaffected, as you've seen with a +0. You can see the contents of a character's modifier deck by hovering over any character. Note that unlike player characters, all monsters share a single attack modifier deck. For this training scenario, these archers have just 2 attack modifiers remaining in their decks, ×2 and ×0. We want them to draw the ×0 to deal no damage, and we're going to give them disadvantage to ensure that. Ranged attacks have disadvantage when their target is on an adjacent hex. This forces the attacker to draw 2 modifier cards instead of just 1, and the worst result is selected.
Right, that makes
As these
sense.
archers only have 2 modifiers remaining, if they attack with disadvantage, they will draw both, but be forced to choose the ×0 over the ×2 as the worst result, dealing no damage. You can see when disadvantage will apply from the flashing purple symbol next to the health bar. You can only disadvantage one archer here, so kill the other with a ranged attack. Should be easy, as the Brute's attack modifier deck is full of +1s for this mission. You can thank me later. Your objectives are...
so spare dagger then. And I've got the boots as well. Okay, so if I move to there, and then spare dagger the other one. They're going to attack. Should do nothing.
See how she drew both the ×0 and ×2 modifiers? Disadvantage forced her to draw 2 attack modifiers and use the worst one. You also saw how your attack with spare dagger drew a +1, thus dealing 4 damage total to take down the other archer.
Yes, I saw.
Your final objectives are...
Let's do a short rest. Because I don't have a choice, do I? If I do that, I'll be disadvantaged. But if I can move on to that, and then use spare dagger. Also, the animation's nice. It stops and actually draws the dagger out and throws it. That's cool. Damage for an attack gains shield. Okay.
Nice. A heater shield should help you soak up some damage. You've finished your basic training missions. Time to introduce you to the other mercs and get you exploring.
I'll try this. I can't see me playing this one too much because it's just really finicky and fiddly. It's very tactical. And I say with deck builders, I've never played a deck builder before, so I don't know. Which is 2 level living bones elites, which means the stats will be greater than the level 0 counterparts. Once the stats are combined, the base ability card drawn for the monster class turn, resulting in the card you see. Once the stats are combined, see, there's lots of systems, and I'm like, possibly too much. So the card you see when the monster comes for the round are revealed, to expect them to move further attacking cards, which is they are elite. Doesn't both have a innate shield, one effect indicated by the shield. Oh, I can't. If your shield prevents one damage from incoming attacks, however, an amount of shield can be ignored at all. If targeted with an attack with Pierce. Okay. More than once each turn. Your alarm cards might be able to afford to burn it. Surviving card cards from shield will be by the way. Items shields are in a persistent effect, normally active by a round. Persistent. Right, okay, so that means it's just this round. That means it's permanent. Okay, so shields are permanent. Kill anyone using the attack with Pierce, apply some shield, use your healing potion. Right. Okay. Okay. Brute goes first. He's only got 3. So, okay, should be able to, that should kill him outright. It did. Does that then stop me using my Ah, right, so shield bash also gives you a block, so that will shield me from 1 point of damage. So he's jeez, that hurt. I'll take the damage this time. Okay. How's the health? Oh, I'm gonna have to burn one this time. I need to do a short rest then. I'd rather I didn't burn trample, but I haven't got much choice, have I? Should ensure that I go first. So if I do shield bash on him. So I can shield bash. Oh, damn. I should have done that first. Yep, I've fucked it. Yeah, but it's not going to help because he's just going to kick the fuck out of me. Yeah, shut the fuck off. So we use trample. Health potion. Shield. Take the damage. See that damage. Then we burn a card for the third one. Short rest, yes. Burn trample. Use shield bash, rewarding strength. And then we do this. I thought it was supposed to. Oh, okay, then you can. Well, how do I then push him? I don't want to skip push, I want to push him. Well, this isn't very good. It doesn't really give... The tutorial's not very good here, is it? It's like, how do I do it? You'd think there'd be a button saying confirm push or something, but there isn't. There's nothing. Oh, well, that's just stupid. Why the... Okay, so you push 2 means you right, so you can pushes him 2 hexes. That's so weird. Oh. Nah. Nah, there's too much fucking about. Definitely not my thing. proper conclusion to follow.
So, what do we think of that one then? As you probably guessed, I'm not too impressed. As I say, I've never really played a deck builder game before, and this one seems like it's kind of throwing you in at the deep end, because everything, like literally everything in the game, depends on the cards you've got and making decisions based on the cards in your deck. It's very, for me, that's just far too finicky and restrictive. I can understand why some people would enjoy it and find it enjoyable, but it just feels far too restrictive for my tastes. Now, I had a word with a couple of my gaming friends, and they've said once you get your head around the system and play the game properly, it does start to make sense, and it becomes a lot more fun and a lot more practical. But I'm just going on what I've played, and that tutorial is far too narrow. Like, it needs you to do specific things but doesn't tell you what those specific things are, which is never going to be a good thing. As I say, a tutorial, an actual dedicated tutorial, you shouldn't be able to fail a tutorial. A tutorial should handhold you through how the game works. It shouldn't be a case of keep playing the tutorial, failing until you find the right way. That's not how a tutorial should work. That just ends in frustration because you're not learning anything about the game, you're just throwing yourself at the wall until something sticks. So, while the actual full game may well be much, much better, just playing the tutorial has frustrated me thoroughly, and I won't be going into the main game because why would I want to play a game that frustrates me? I've got far too many other things on my plate to play, and frustrating games is not one of them. So that's my humble opinion. As I say, might well be a good game, but I'll never find out. I just hope that there are people out there, I say like my gaming gang, who have played the board game version, and they said the board game is exactly the same. Everything is decided by your, the deck of cards that you have. And like I said, the hardcore will find it interesting and find a game of tactical depth there, but it's not for me. It's far too restrictive for my tastes, and like I say, any game that frustrates me on a tutorial just isn't worth my time. Call it driver syndrome if you like. But yeah, there you go. So that is Gloomhaven. So I should have another video up maybe sometime this week. I'll try and do another quick review. I'll try and do one biggish one like this one, and then a smaller one later on, and we'll see where we go from there. And I'll be streaming throughout the week as well. So until the next one gets unleashed, look after yourselves. Until then, you have a good one.